After the wild and kind of hectic storms yesterday, I wanted to show you how much rain we got out of that. Unfortunate timing with some of those thunderstorms coming through right as the morning commute was getting underway. More rain falling in a short amount of time toward Omaha, over 1.5 inches of rain through the morning. We ended up with a 1/2 inch at the airport, but I know some spots around town did get over 1 inch toward at least the Holmes Lake area, and then I think toward Yankee Hill Road, and then a sharp cutoff and a lot not seeing any rain at all down to the south and west from Lincoln, but 1/4 inch in Nebraska City, 8/10 toward Fall City, and even some 2-inch reports toward western Iowa with those thunderstorms yesterday. Today, as we wake up, the thunderstorms are largely in the distance, east, way east into Iowa. That's actually what you're seeing there with the clouds closer to the horizon, and what area of the horizon is not seeing some of those higher cloud tops. You're seeing beautiful orange colors in the distance. So a great way to start out Thursday morning, or Friday Eve as we love to call it. Temperatures have been quite warm in southeast Nebraska. Last hour we were hanging around 75, 76 degrees in Beatrice, cooling a couple degrees more now into the 6 o'clock hour with some 60-degree temperature readings in central and southwest Nebraska, with dew points largely in the upper 60s to the 70s, making for a muggy start and what will be a humid and hot afternoon. Winds are fairly light statewide, so that is allowing some dense fog, expansive fog, really in areas of central and western Nebraska to develop early this morning, but also linger for quite a while as we go later in the morning hours. But several reporting around 1/4 mile of visibility in Thedford, Broken Bow, down toward McCook and Imperial, and this will last if you're looking to set out in any of these areas or traveling maybe into some of these areas this morning. The dense fog advisory in effect from now and through 10 a.m. this morning for most of these counties, if not 11 a.m. for a few counties in south central Nebraska toward the Kansas border. And then we heat up this afternoon. Even despite some of this fog, we'll still have a heat advisory for some similar areas from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 o'clock tonight, Central Daylight Time. These are the areas expected to see triple-digit heat indices for a little longer this afternoon. I think we'll briefly touch on about 100 degrees for what it'll feel like later today, too. But those thunderstorms we're looking at toward the east are moving east toward Des Moines. Meanwhile, a lot of us are dealing with mostly clear skies in eastern Nebraska. The fog not showing up very well on satellite, but there you see how expansive it really is on Stormcast, lasting a while, then starting to melt away as we head toward the afternoon and clearing out for a small chance at some thunderstorms in northwest Nebraska. Most of us will be dry today and into Friday, and really this version of Stormcast and most of them not doing a great job of showing the potential. But if a storm were to pop in this area, we'd have a better chance at some hail and some wind and a marginal level 1 out of 5 risk out that way. Most of us, though, anticipating our first 90-degree day in August. We have yet to hit 90, should do it later today, but with the humidity, we'll feel like 100, and I think we'll do that especially tomorrow, heating up a little bit more for mild August temperatures return over the weekend and a better chance at rain towards Sunday.
All right, thank you, Jessica. New details now.